What's going on, guys? This is Wyatt with Marine Outdoors, and I want to talk about a little more on the hound health stuff. And this one is going to be pretty much what's in my hound bag while we hunt for olive. And then also I want to talk about, because it's getting a lot hotter here, especially here in California, and we're getting a lot of heat waves and stuff. I want to talk about cooling your dogs down, keeping them cool and hydrated. You know, it's pretty simple, so that's why I want to do these two things at once. First, what I'm going to do is the Hound, what I have in my bag here. And it's not much, honestly. I don't do anything that's too crazy and stuff, but it's just some basic first aid stuff for the dog and other stuff like that, you know, water, food, etc. So the first thing that we've got is paw balm. This is definitely for after the hunt. I always try to throw paw balm on her because, you know, just get dusty, drying it out and stuff like that. So I always have some with me. The second is septic powder, I think it's called, but it pretty much stops bleeding. You know, if you cut their nail or something, or they cut their nail, or they cut their foot, very small stuff. If they got a little blood coming, you can throw that on there, and that'll clot it up. So that really helps a lot. You know, they get scrapes and stuff. They're running through the thickets and everything all the time, so you throw some on that, helps stop the bleeding, clot it up, and they can heal faster. Second is like gauze and tape. Basic first aid stuff in case they have a bigger gash or something like that, you know, that we have to go to the vet for. We can at least do a field bandage on it, get it ready, and then, you know, stop the hunt and take them out to the vet. The other thing is a tick puller. Usually I can get them out just with some tweezers and a lighter. That's the way I like to do it because I can guarantee I get the head. But these are still really nice to slip onto the tick and then throw the lighter on and pull it out. It just makes it really easy. So, you know, they get ticks all the time, so have a tick puller. Go through your dogs. Lyme disease is no joke, especially for you too, so go through yourself. Check for ticks, get all the ticks off, and you know, we'll be good. And then I have some nail trimmers and stuff like that if I feel like I gotta trim her nails. She's having problems with traction or her feet are hurting her. So now on to keeping your dogs cool. One is just keep them hydrated, keep their water bowls filled, make sure that they're drinking water. You know, every time we pass a water bowl or something, I tell her, come on, get some water. She takes a few, you know, licks and everything, gets on with it. You know, you gotta think these dogs are kind of like athletes, right? If you guys played high school sports and stuff like that, when you got in the game, you're, you know, very excited, focused on that. You'd forget to drink water, you'd forget to eat, whatever, and problems can happen. So it's the same thing with your dogs. Remind them, get them by the water bowl, make sure they're eating, make sure they're drinking, all that stuff, keep them hydrated. The second is, I mean, pretty much the only thing you can do when it gets super hot is I make bandanas out of old shirts and rags and stuff like that for her, but soak bandanas and stuff in water. Ice water here, we got the ice chest here, so I'll throw in the ice chest, nice ice cold water, let it sit in there a little bit, and then what I'll do is I'll just put it over her, and I'll make sure the bandana comes across her chest, okay? Because what you want to do is you want to help keep cool her core, the hound's core organs, okay? Heart, lungs, stuff like that. That's the stuff that's heating up the most. That's causing the most problems and causing the most body heat. So if you can cool down those core organs, she'll be panting less, or he'll be panting less, whatever gender your dog is. But the hounds will be panting less and stuff, and it'll help them out. You know, they get dirty and stuff during the hunt, so I usually throw them on after. That's just the way I like to do it, but you can leave them on during the hunt and stuff if it's really hot, especially like during deer season. When we do our afternoon hunts, I'm probably going to be throwing bandanas on her and just leaving them on, letting them get dirty, and I'll just wash when I get home. But that is the video for today. Oh, one thing before I get going that's in the Hound bag that is definitely needed: snake bites, bee stings, stuff like that. Benadryl, baby. Benadryl helps with the swelling with dogs and stuff like that. So if they have an allergic reaction to something and they have a really big swelling, you guys can look up the photos. Maybe I'll put some photos up of, you know, dogs with bee stings and stuff like that. They get real puffy. It's sad, but it's kind of funny, you know. But Benadryl is the best thing. If they have something like that, just break one in half, give them half of Benadryl, see how they react. If it doesn't go down, you can give them the other half. But, you know, don't worry about giving your dog Benadryl. It's okay for them. They can take it. Just, like I said, make sure to give it to them in halves and watch them slowly and see how it reacts. So that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you, Fur Dog, again for supporting us and sponsoring this video, and we'll see you guys next time on the next Hound Health video.